Why are people playing Reno Priest and Mage when Reno Lock is 10 times better? Contrary to Reynad's quick analysis, and it was a pretty good analysis for that early in the meta, it was just how the meta was shaping out to be. Stats have proven that Reno Priest is much superior against the aggro decks. There are quite a few of them in here. You can add in the chancy one-turn kill, and that's kind of cute and cool, but I'm gonna decline to do so. I'm just thinking if there's a better option than Twilight Drake. How many dragons do I have in this deck? I have Whelp, Drake, Guardian, Drake, Worm, Kill Monastery, 8. So other options include, that might be popular out there, Pint-Sized Potion. I don't think that's good enough here. Flash Heal. It's more of in the combo deck. Dirty Rat. Not a terrible choice. Embrace the Shadow. Loot Hoarder. Pyromancer. Mind Control Tech. Alkanai Soul Priest. Priest of the Feast. Darkshire Alchemist. Cabal Songstealer. Sylvanas. Just a Card True Heart. Those are all cards that could be considered. I do a quick scroll through here and I don't actually see anything that much that I'd like to cut out for any of those cards. That's the matchup I want. This is even slightly more anti-aggro than other decks. I mean, there's a wide variety right now, so can't even say what's standard. But Mistress of Mixtures isn't that common. Got like 3 early game cards against Warrior. That's good. Da, 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 da.
Is someone injured?
Oh, that's a pretty good anti-aggro start and front. Don't worry, guys. I'm helping to cure the cancer now. I'm a doctor, you see. Do not worry, I am a doctor. I know what I'm doing. As I destroy a 1-charge Rusty Hook, and later on I'm gonna get eaten by Arcanite Reaper, but tempo, blah blah blah, it's right. I don't care. It's correct.
My blade be thirsty. Fly, Polly.
X marks the spot.
Who goes there?
He's down to only 1 card, and Kazakus can deal with all of that, in theory.
At last, a worthy disciple.
I actually need the cards. But do I need the armor? But I actually need the cards. But do I need the armor? I actually need the armor. But do I need the cards? If I summon 2 friendly minions, they're gonna be Twilight Whelp, Northshire Cleric, Mistress of Mixtures, Acidic Swamp Ooze. It's better. Some strong board control. But that's definitely playing around Excavated Evil in possibly too much of a way. Where's your ooze now? Hoo, 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 hoo. Nah, it's fine. There it is.
Well played.
Thank you.
For the war chief! Blood and plunder!
Wow, he didn't hit the ooze. I think that's the biggest card in the deck. It's the way that I take the least amount of damage, because he probably doesn't swing the axe, and if he does, that's good for me.
Astonishing. Blood and plunder.
Oh, cheating. Do I need that much cheating? I just want minion. Cheating. I'm actually gonna play a Sarah in this matchup. Wow. I was waiting for it.
We're gonna be rich.
Alright, I'll solo you with my raid boss.
That was an error. Ha-ha!
I dream of the world burns.
A dream, it can save you.
I shall bring you rest.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Yeah, history.
I shall bring you rest.
Astonishing.
Brilliant.
Sick tech card, yo.
I shall bring you rest. That minion already attacked.
I try to kill him with Justice Sarah. Well, never mind, I cheated. I'm gonna try to win the game.
Well played.
Well,
Tyrande versus Anduin.
Not even Tyrande.
I shall bring victory.
Immune give me strength.
If it's dragons, I need to compete for the board. Guess that's good enough. That's probably quite good.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Is someone injured?
The end is coming.
You can actually do the hit heal. Wow. Got to kill another 1/3. That's kind of useful. I'm surprised this wasn't played instead of hit heal. It strikes me as incorrect. Wow! 2 mana, 2/3 for priest. What is this magical card?
You wish to live
Forever?
You wish to live.
Here, that's how you do it. That's a heavy control card. Playing Thoughtsteal in a meta with pirates. That's a daring tech choice. That also makes it probably Reno. Yes! That's the card I wanted. Let's see.
Your soul.
It's useful to get this wounded because of Coin Cabal Shadow Priest. And I'm also killing the bigger thing.
You wish to live.
Holy cow, he's running duplicates. Alright, so I should power its shield. Let's show him my shiny operative first. Oh, no operative. Never lucky. Just realized his entire collection is gold. Wow, gold coin!
I wield the power.
Your collection rivals my own. It's actually significantly better than mine. Feels bad. He would get punished if he went face. No punish for him.
Buying or selling.
Let's see. Potion of Madness can hit Twilight Whelp, another Spider Story, and Brown Bronzebeard is the big one. Probably Whelp, actually. I don't feel like I'm in a good spot against this Dragon Priest right now. I have some good late game cards, but I'm afraid I'm gonna fall behind on tempo. Yeah, if only I took the potion. My thoughts on Crypt's Chansey Priest. It's not... It's decent. You don't have to put in that many cards that are bad. There are better cards against certain decks. If it were a more control-oriented meta, I would seriously consider Chansey Priest from Crypt. I would. Just playing the Ysera has some appeal. It's tough to play this card.
I dream.
Barbaric. I'm not ready.
Wow. Pretty good turn. Is he gonna trade? It's really good against AoE. Not too good to trade otherwise, though. Alright.
Barbaric.
Once upon a time.
There's a tempo dragon there. In this matchup, all I have to do is get ahead on the tempo, since there's no AoE. It could be Holy Nova. Just about it, though. Alright, I got my Sarah answer.
What is a loon's will?
Why did I draw first? Now the bright side is, this might be better against Bookworm. If he plays Bookworm, this play turns out to have been better. Though that's kind of lucky in another way. This is the best card to Bookworm. Or fellow Bookworm.
I wield the power.
Could Dragonfire those two away.
What is a loon's will?
Not too shabby. Not that much to Dragonfire Potion away in this matchup. Oh, I'm just slightly behind here.
Are you mocking me?
I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do against threats moving forward. Let's see, I have answer, answer, answer. It's not as bad as I would whine about. A Ball Shadow Priest would be pretty good. Raza, it's decent.
Once upon a time.
Ooh. Didn't have Bookworm earlier. Guess I'll try.
Are you mocking me?
It's a good sign.
I dream and friends.
Oh, time for the Ysera carry. Get on my back. Also, Dream is pretty good here.
I shall bring you
I'll take it.
rest.
Especially with Draconid OP, possibly.
Who knows what secrets will unfold?
You have been. Feast of Wintervale.
Happy feast of winter.
Oh, that guy ran Dragon! Deathwing in his deck.
Tyrande versus Malfurion.
My beloved children.
Dear Malfurion. A key potion of madness against Druid, and the answer is no. His hand's really good against aggro. His hand's also just generally good about beating people up. Which is what you have to do against Druid. Gotta beat him up. So he thought about playing a 1, and then changed his mind. Maybe a Living Ritz.
Are you mocking me? You think this is funny?
The land serves me.
Alright, that's pretty good. Coin Blackwing Corruptor.
Wield the power.
We'll beat him up.
Secret agent coming.
Oof, it's the combo deck. Really need to beat him up then. Face? We lose the 2-4 for nothing though. And I have no way to punish the loss of the 2-4.
You think this is funny?
Get him down to 15 though. Really close. Nice. I remember one time where I was playing this deck, or maybe Dragon Priest, and I stole like Coon 3 times. Double mulch. Eek. That's the mulch card, right? Wow. I mean, it's not actually that good, but it's pretty impressive. The deck will probably kill me in 1 turn, so it doesn't really matter. But it is cool. How's that going for it? It's coolness. Interesting, I don't actually have a dragon. Oh, I do. That guy is just so sneaky. Oh, yeah, of course. Hopefully I don't die next turn. I don't have a dragon in my hand, right? Nope. Oh, before the will of the Cabal. It's possible that I just win, since that is an important part of the combo. The Alex Straza.
Where shall I strike?
I think I'm really fixated on using the swipe this turn.
You wish to live, I will find you.
I believe I heal myself to get out of combo range. That's dumb, isn't it? There's so few cards there. I will Reno. I need to get... I need to have those minions out. Looking for polymorph and damage. It's 4 damage to everything. Someone too friendly? Nah.
What is a loon's will?
Deal 5. That's good enough.
Your soul.
I am the essence of magic.
Very scary.
Is someone injured?
Alright.
Your soul. Find you. Or die.
We're gonna be rich.
Spectacular.
Oh, no swipe! Whew.
Spectacular. I can see.
A loon give you strength.
That's a pretty good hand.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Interesting.
This might sting.
Is it possibly mid-range shaman? If it is mid-range shaman, I am looking pretty good against it. So if I play the Doomsayer, decent chance that he has 3 damage in some way. I can coin Twilight Drake, but I want to coin a 6. So I'm gonna play the Doomsay.
The end is coming!
At least it'll make him use 3 damage. Or play a Flame Time 10, which would be bad for me. Oh, pass. That's pretty good.
My life is your shield.
Do we want that card? Is he a Control Shaman? There could be better things to entomb, such as an Earth Elemental which has had Ancestral Recall put on it.
Who knows what secrets will unfold?
Once upon a time.
I'll find out soon enough what your deck is. My only regret is I won't be able to steal 4 cards from his deck. I think I'm happy with letting him get the Storm Guardian. It's fine.
Tonight, a tale of true terror.
I suspect that there's something more important to entomb. Also, I can always entomb the second
These
thing.
illusions will.
Also, I can discover White Eyes. Wow, that's incredible! Come to me, White Eyes.
Is someone injured?
Secret agent coming!
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give him the fake out that I got White Eyes.
Ugh, barbaric.
Bound to make him bitter. That's a good card, though. He seems like an Azoth deck, maybe. I know he doesn't have one of the hexes in his hand. What else did I discover? I should pay more attention to what I discovered.
Bow before the fury of
Always lucky. I think that's an entomb. That has got to be the entomb target. I could, yeah, that's a lot of value to get this out.
I'm not ready.
I should have entombed White Eyes because of the Zoth. Well, here's the thing. Draconid OP can discover the Storm Guardian. So that's really good. That's mainly why I didn't. I'm gonna grab a 10 cost potion, or a 5 cost since I have Draconid OP. Clearly a control deck. Is this a Reno deck?
At last, a worthy disciple.
It's kind of tempting to go for 10 and then Mash Sheep. As it could be a N'Zoth deck. I'm actually still not sure. It might just be a mid-range Shaman. The jury is still out.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Move outside.
Someone injured?
Crap, I should just play that. Well, I can play both.
May your heat never brine. Mocking me?
I wonder if he'll play Elemental Destruction in that deck. At least he kills off his own totems then. That's a Hex. Ooh. This deck is so saucy. I like it.
Right away.
It's just it was worth thinking about because Hex is such a good card.
This is funny.
Tide rises.
Move outside. Bow before the fury of the storm.
I'm like really thinking this could be a Control Shaman Reno deck. And that is pretty interesting.
I have no time for games.
I'm gonna need your Hex there, buddy. Buddy.
Secret agent coming through.
Thank you, buddy. Wait, it's not a Reno deck then.
You think this is funny?
Right away.
Tide rises.
Move outside.
Lightning strikes!
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 5 on the both of the 6 is never lucky.
Well played.
Huh. What a cool deck.
You asked for it.
The moon give me strength.
I think given this is a slow-paced matchup, I can afford to keep Draconid OP. It's really good. And I'll keep the reactive card, that way I have it around for the perfect opportunity when it comes up. And I'll keep Shadow Word Pain in case it's like actually... Well, this is also good against Beatdown. And he could have Loot Hoarder in his deck. He's actually deciding between 3 cards, so
What to do?
I think that implies that all 3 of those cards are 2-mana cards. Interesting. Or it could be... I mean, that's the only one that came all the way out, so I think that's a 2-drop. So what 2-drop would you not play here? Would you not play Ooze?
The end is
Doomsayer.
coming!
Ah, he was waiting a turn. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. Fresh from Kazakhstan. That was pretty good. Do I take the really good one right now? Or do I wait for something even better? Because I can wait for him to play Bran. But that's really good. I guess I'm gonna take it.
Side effects? No.
Is it too greedy to wait for exactly Bran Bronzebeard?
I wield the power.
This might sting.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
It only cost my soul.
Wow. Woohoo!
Let me change your mind.
Death to the pretenders.
So yes, his Kazakhstan and Reno are ruined for until he draws his Bran Bronzebeard. Given that I'm not that aggressive of a deck, he probably made the assumption that he could pull that off. I'm not sure you actually need that many Bran Bronzebeards in your deck though. He's probably gonna try to get it with the book, and he's definitely gonna try to get it with Kazakus.
I wonder.
I've got a window where I might be able to like aggress him, but it's not like I can really speed that along. That deck only runs exactly one polymorph, so Coin Ysera might work. Ooze or Operative might be big enough threat, maybe. Oh, come on, stay, stay, stay. Oh, you didn't kill it.
Happy feast of Wintervale.
Secret agent coming through.
That one's probably the best. Okay.
Your history.
It's possible I had to play the Northshire Cleric because Antonidas Coin Pain means that I...
Well played.
Basically, I couldn't play Ysera on 9 due to overdraw.
Tyrande versus Garrosh.
Victory on deck.
Elune, give me strength.
And if I get one dragon, then this opening still isn't that good. Because I'll never have that 2/4 survive. Am I willing to keep a 3-mana 3/4 in my hand? That's a good draw. That's also a good draw. So play the Doomsay and then play the Wormrest Agent. Then buff. Big taunt. Easy game. Good draws, good draws. Interesting.
Are you mocking me?
Control Warrior. We've had Valley Control Warrior. Easy game, I think, still.
You wish to live in rest.
Yeah, against Control Warrior, all I have to do is brand either my Draconid Operative or my other Spider Historian or Kazakus.
For the war chief.
Also, just have a really slow start. Probably Dragon Warrior. I think I can fight him. I think I get 3 extra damage in because he's so likely to do this trade.
The blade be thirsty.
Slightly punished. Only slightly. Dragon Warrior usually still does run the patches stuff. He has to trade into the 4-1 to get a deal. Do I trade into his 4-4?
Astonishing.
Brilliant.
Fly, Polly. I'm in charge.
Argue those cards. What the? Where were all these cards before? It's alright, I'm all chill.
Who's up for an adventure?
That's a nice Finley. I think I will take it.
Miranda versus Geralt.
We're in the triple digits! Yeah! And we get to bully our pirate warrior friend here. Yay!
Is someone injured?
Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Or pass, because the might of the Northshire cleric is too mighty.
I wonder.
Who goes there?
Ba-dum, bum. Oh! Oh! Womp womp.
Fly, Polly.
Brilliant.
Here comes Bouchers!
You wish to live forever? My blade be thirsty. Your soul.
For the war chief.
Help, I'm a priest. I have no way to deal 1 damage. I do, but I kinda don't want to right now. Here, we'll play this card.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I actually could run out of value. So I need to save that Excavated Evil to hit more stuff.
I wield the power of black.
Use the Dragon Warrior.
We're gonna be rich.
For the life binder.
Running out of value. Feels bad. My deck is better than his. Over the long term. And that unfortunately doesn't die of Dragonfire Potion. Not that I really care about that at the moment.
Once upon a
OP. That actually that is actually yeah, thank you. I'm top decking anyways.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Wow.
I wield the power
This
of black.
night's tale.
Serious discipline there on holding that. It's alright, that guy probably doesn't run Deathwing in his deck. I mean, not Deathwing, he doesn't run Execute in his deck. He might run Deathwing in his deck. Might be thinking about playing Deathwing right now. Which would be awesome. Come on, do it! Do it! Do it.
I can wait
Ramish.
longer.
I'm gonna play Shadow Word Death on that instead of Deathwing, I think. Yep. Deathwing's like last.
I wield the power of black.
So we're playing good card, bad card. Good card equals good card. Bad card equals Deathwing. And are we gonna get Deathwinged here? I got Deathwinged. My outs are Kazakis and Entomb.
Astonishing.
For the life finder.
Fly, Polly.
Not sure whether or not he would have played Deathwing there. He probably would have played Deathwing. So that's not Deathwing. It's a dragon.
Who goes there?
Puny mortal, do not ignore Deathwing. Deathwing will eat you.
Crystals! Fresh from Kazakis.
Astonishing.
Brilliant.
My blade be thirsty.
Oh, no taunt for Deathwing. No cheat for Deathwing. Alright, well, 7-0. That's a pretty good start. Small sample size, though. I'll chill with you guys for a moment, since I'm tired enough not to play, but I'm not tired enough to chill for a few minutes. What rank are you looking to get to this season? I'm looking to get to rank 100 plus. Is there a replacement for Chillmaw? There sure is. There's a lot of different replacements. I recommend you look at vicioussyndicate.com. I need to get, in terms of the holiday spirit, I need to get this to be snow instead. Should I get the Omen? For those of you who have the... For those of you for which it's a competitive advantage to get a pre-built computer, I use it and it's strong. I know there's a thing about like building your own computer and how it's a rite of trial for gamers. I know that I would not do well building a computer, even though I know everyone's saying everyone generally should look black. I actually think it does look slick. Why'd I pick Medic instead of Arcane? It was close. Arcane missiles have the potential to do nothing. But granted, so does Holy Champion. No, I actually wouldn't build my own computer. Even in the world where I could build one. I would specify what goes there, but I would order all the parts. I mean, not order the parts individually. I'd either just go with a really highly reviewed pre-built one, or like tweak some settings and have them build it for me. Stuff like that. Why do I not have Mind Control Tech or Dirty Rat? I like the cards that I have in this deck more. That's going to be my answer whenever that question comes up. There are pros and cons to every single one. Do I think Patches should get nerfed? No, I actually think Patches is an excellent design. No Kappa. I genuinely think that the meta is in an excellent spot right now. Probably one of the best metas we've ever had in Hearthstone. How does your Reno Priest do against Reno Lock? I feel that's probably the only bad matchup. There are a few bad matchups. It's bad against Miracle Rogue. It's bad against Malagos Druid, Combo Druid. It's possibly bad against Dragon Priest. According to the stats, it's actually quite bad against Dragon Priest, according to the Vicious Syndicate stats. I'll go with those for now. But there's a lot of different ways to build the deck, so I don't necessarily trust that. I mean, everyone's stats are going to be slightly different. What do you think will happen to Priest after Blackrock Mountain rotates out? They'll get better cards. Or they won't. It's impossible to say what happens to things after things rotate out, because the new set will come and new decks will be built. Do I think the 3-2 pirate should be nerfed? I think it was pushing the boundaries, but no, I don't think it should get nerfed. I think it's fair. No Kappa. I feel like without it, the aggressive decks would not actually be able to do much. And you want aggressive decks in the meta. Maybe you don't, but the aggressive decks are both viable and have counters, and I think that's an excellent position to be in. How would you counter Patches other than a gold shard footman with a text opponent can't equip weapon? Try playing a 1-mana 1-3. Or 1-mana 2-3 if you can swing it. Or 1-mana 2-2. Do you think Weasel will ever be good? It's an excellent meme card. It's often a decent pick off of Dark Peddler. I don't think it will ever see a competitive deck, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Weasel get played in a competitive match, mostly because of Dark Peddler. What cards are you going to miss once the standard switches out? I'm going to miss Reno, and before people say Reno should be put into the core set, or Reno should get reprinted, it might be cool to see a format without Reno for a bit as well. What decks would you bring to tournaments if you would? If I were to bring 3 decks, I would probably bring... I would do a lot more research on this, but here's my quick list of 3. Aggro Shaman, Reno Warlock, and Reno Priest. I would strongly consider Miracle Rogue, and I would strongly consider Dragon Warrior. What Reno decks will still work without Reno next rotation? Probably none of them. What do you think about the future of Miracle Rogue? In the short term, that is to say the next 3 months without the next expansion, I think that Miracle Rogue stands to be in a good spot and should be a competitive deck. It would be the best deck if aggro decks weren't holding it down, which is good, because otherwise Miracle Rogue would actually just be destroying everybody. Like, for real, Miracle Rogue is really close to being disgustingly overpowered, I think. How would you feel about a spell that says if your board and hand are empty, you win the game? Magic has tons of cards like these. I would support a card like that, I think. I have to think about, like, if there's any easy... No, wait. It's too easy, actually, probably, to do. But that said, it also has to make sense from a Hearthstone, from World of Warcraft lore perspective, which is kind of tough sometimes, tricky. Currently, what is the currently worst class right now? Hunter, followed closely by Paladin. If you really think none of the Reno decks will still work without Reno, does that mean Raza and Solio will be dead cards? It means that they'll be dead cards until another Reno type card appears. I do believe a Reno type card will appear. It's possible that they won't print one in the first half of 2017, maybe in the adventure, the middle part, because having a meta for 4 months without Reno is also an interesting thing. As interesting as Reno is, it creates a lot of deck archetypes. Not having Reno for one of the expansion periods would be cool as well. What class do you think struggles the most with varieties and archetypes right now? Probably Hunter. How do you balance Hunter? You give them stronger cards. Why isn't Reno Mage as good as the other Reno Mage decks? It is. Why does Miracle Rogue beat Control? They don't die by the time that they get to draw 10 cards off of Gadgets and Auctioneer, and then they kill you the next turn. Can you guess how Blizzard plans on replacing Reno? It would be interesting to get like a damage version of Reno. Obviously not deal damage until the opponent is dead, but you could print very powerful Reno cards as well. You just have to have if your deck contains no duplicates, have a really good effect for undercosted card, and that'll make the archetype work. Doesn't necessarily have to be healing. You just put more healing in your deck then. Maybe. Do you manage your YouTube channel? Yeah, I keep a tab on it. I mostly leave it to Jens. Why don't you play Vainglory anymore? I've never streamed it, but I do plan on streaming Vainglory. I need to figure out how to stream using my tablet. In fact, that was an excellent segue. Do any of you guys know how I can technologically stream, like perhaps with the webcam still, and show what's on my tablet? I haven't done a Google search on it, but figured some people might know without me doing the search first. That's something I need to look into doing. What card do you think you were most wrong about in the new expansion so far? I'd have to look at my list, but off the top of my head, I don't think I was that wrong on anything. Do you think it's still possible to get to Legend with free-to-play deck? Absolutely. Should Reno be evergreen? Probably not. Thoughts on Pirate Rogue for Constructed? Run Miracle Rogue. Do you think cards like Greater Healing Potion will see play once Reno goes out? Yes. What do you most like about Hearthstone? It's challenging, and it's very competitive, and there is a competitive scene. Don't you think you were wrong about Dirty Rat? I think time will tell about it. I rated it 2 stars. I thought it would see some play of combo decks were there. I'm not certain that, like, you might have noticed that I've still never run Dirty Rat, because I don't think the card is good enough. I'm holding out on it. We'll see whether or not I'm wrong in a few months. Thank you for watching and good night.